I don't know. There's about 4 people watching this stream. They're depending on us.
So many.
Okay.
9.
Is it 9?
Oh, now that's too much. Now it's too much.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the relaunch of Two Beers In. The first one was sort of so embarrassingly awkward that we've had to relaunch from that one, kind of like the fucking Spider-Man franchise, right? So we're leading with a great story. We talked about we've got lots of good stuff here. There's tons of great news to discuss.
Wait, do we?
So much news.
What the fuck? Give it away. You can just keep them watching. But yeah. We were at the pub anyway last night. It was me and Lacey and fucking Troll, and some crazy black chick came onto you, right?
Yep. Yes, you did.
Do you want to tell us about that? Do you want to tell us about
that? Well, she came on to me.
Brilliant.
Yeah, I know. That was it. I know.
Do you remember when she was like she kissed your hand like 10 times in a row?
Yeah.
Like, your hands were so cold.
Yeah, and then you guys went away and she started like sucking on her fingers, and I was like, okay.
Jeez. Sucking on her own fingers?
Yeah, after kissing my hand.
Oh, she was sucking the essence of you off her finger.
The essence of me, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
No, shit.
KFC chicken.
That's
a weird move to suck your own fingers after kissing someone else's hand.
Yeah.
Like, you think you would just be kissing their hand and go for the fingers, not just kiss their hand and then be like.
But see, she respects the boundaries, so see.
Yeah, you know, she's like
she can taste you without infringing on your rights to personal space.
Yeah.
No, I mean she was friendly enough, but she was just very, very drunk. I felt kind of bad for her because she was there with friends.
I think she may have been on drugs. It's just a theory I'm working on.
No.
It's possible.
Which
I don't
type of
know.
drugs?
Either ecstasy or coke or something. I don't know.
Oh.
So what happened with her friends? Lacey?
Oh, he's deserved to scream.
That's all he had to say. That was it.
Oh, there you go. You're back.
Yeah, sorry. No, like it was something like she was there with a friend, but it turned out all he wanted was sex, and so he kind of just left her by herself.
Oh
yeah.
Well, did he?
So apparently, she wanted sex too. Like.
Yeah, but not with him.
Okay.
So what did you want out of a companionship?
Well, I mean, hey, I wasn't, the one who was pretending to be a friend at least.
Yeah, you were just like, fuck it. What? Doubting Tommy.
I was like, hey.
Doubting Tommy says.
I was like, hey, she came on to me.
He wants to know if you even like vagina. You even like vagina?
Oh, yes, I do. It's more my character on Very Nearly Viral who doesn't.
Yeah.
If
just shattered everyone's worlds, man.
Oh.
Yeah.
Next, she'll be telling people that me and you aren't actually together, and they'll be like, "What?"
Yeah, she said I look like a Muslim.
Yeah, but you do.
Accurate, yeah. You do.
Okay, this isn't true. This is a terrible stereotype.
No, this is true.
Not all Muslims have beards, guys. Okay, some are way better groomed than me.
No.
They better do, surely.
No.
You look like,
and she's
like an ISIS fighter.
An ISIS fighter. Well, she's like.
Maybe it's because of the area, though, since it's quite a heavily Muslim area.
Well, yeah, I guess everyone would assume.
You just blend in.
Exactly.
It's a survival tactic.
Yeah, I do. I go to the shop. I try and get like discounts at the stores around here because they're all owned by like Muslims and shit like that. And they always think I'm like I get a lot of nice beards when I go to the shop. Like, oh, nice beard. And they all call you bro. You can tell they're a Muslim if they call you bro. It's like, oh, nice beard, bro, isn't it? And I'm like,
sure.
I'm like, yeah, man. Like buying my can of fucking ham or something, like Spam, and then they realise straight away, and I'm like, oh, it's like that's full price, please get out of my shop.
Oh man,
you're no bro to me.
I think that's just for the canned ham.
Yeah, she said I look like an imam, or what is like a Muslim priest or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So are you gonna go and hook up with her, dude? Are you gonna meet her again?
I don't know, maybe. I mean, she seemed a bit off, a bit weird, but I don't know. Maybe it was drugs or just too drunk.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
kind of like one of those things where I'd be up to meeting her again, but if she was exactly the same kind of crazy, I'd be like, okay.
Show her your YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And we can decide if she's the one.
Yeah.
She likes it.
Oh, I don't think she'll like it very much. She couldn't. Well, she wasn't like. Was she French? French people aren't funny. They don't like humor. Did I just lose a bunch of French subscribers?
Yeah.
What?
How many French subscribers have you got?
Not many.
What happened to your Vietnamese subscribers?
Oh, we had
Are they growing?
No, they've gone right down to the bottom of the list now, the Vietnamese.
Oh shit.
They were there from the beginning, though. Don't forget them.
My third highest subscriber count is in Estonia.
That's
Yeah.
so
I'm
random.
like popping it with the Estonians. They're like 10%.
So many people are in Estonia.
I don't know. All of them watch me though.
Yeah, that's fucked up. But you've got like, I've got more American viewers than you, percentage-wise. You've got more UK viewers than me, which is.
Oh.
Yeah. Like
I
20%
bet it's
of my
the
viewership
accents.
is from the UK and 45% is from the US.
Yeah, we got like 60% US, which is weird. But I think James had tons of interesting stories to talk about. We're not going to be able to get through all the interesting stories we've got.
Yeah.
We
the
should
2
just
hours.
focus on one, right?
Maybe, or maybe
Yeah.
two, maybe two.
Okay,
At a push.
okay.
Yeah. Do you want to whack one out, James? Whack
Yeah,
a story
well,
out.
since we were just talking about the woman who may have been on drugs, I was just wondering whether she bought any Ket from Sargon of Akkad. I don't know if you heard, he's been banned for
Oh, that was
selling
weird.
drugs
Yeah.
on Twitter.
Yeah.
It was
Oh, yeah.
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 He was like DMing people, right? Like,
Yeah, trying to sell you drugs, yeah. Well, times are hard because the advertisers all left YouTube, so you need to find alternative revenue streams.
Sure. It's
yeah,
an enterprising man. I respect that.
yeah. Content creators, they've got to find a way to keep going. And,
Selling drugs is good money.
It's good
Yeah,
money.
yeah.
It's really good money. There's a bunch of dudes like fucking with like Mercedes and shit.
Yeah.
Give me like, hey bro, and they'll give me, because they're all Muslim as well, and they'll give me like give me a lighter. The dude is like, hey, can you need a lighter, right? And he's like, he hands me a lighter, and it's got a number on it, and then
Oh,
he's
yeah.
like, drives off, and I'm like, oh, he's a drug dealer giving his number
Calling
out.
card.
Oh.
Sure.
I'd have been like,
Wow.
would it not be like more cost effective to just do it on paper rather
He's
than
rolling in it.
Like a card,
And you get
yeah.
a free lighter.
Yeah.
So
It's a
Well,
smart
that
you're
is-
like,
move.
oh, cool.
yeah.
Thanks, man. Everybody appreciates the guy who gives him a lighter. So
Sure.
it's actually a smart marketing tactic.
Yeah, customer loyalty.
Yeah.
I would go to somebody who gave me
I
a
got you,
lighter.
bro. Here, you need a light? There you
Yeah.
go. Give me a
Yeah. So James, did they not ban fat people or something? What happened, James? You tell me fat people aren't allowed anymore. That's
All
not.
fat people are banned. If any of our fat viewers are watching,
Oh, no.
please.
Get out.
Yeah, get out.
Yeah.
You're not allowed here anymore.
Sorry.
Well, don't just get out. Go and kill yourselves right now because you've been banned. So
Too far.
don't kill yourselves. Don't do that. We need you to watch.
Yeah, that's true. None of our viewers can
Well,
die
most of your
because we'll have none left.
Yeah.
Yeah. All of our viewers are going to be the kind of people that hate themselves and have probably put on a lot of weight. I can't see many sort of functioning, normal, happy people.
Well, we can
Now you
find
just
out.
push them over the edge, James. So
If anyone watching is fat, please dislike this video so we can see how many of you there are.
yeah, actually, that'd be a good challenge.
Yeah, that was it? It was just a doctor, right? It was a doctor that said like, oh, but I don't get what he means though. He's like, we should ban fat models. That's what he said.
Sure, so I'll bring my story up, okay?
Okay. Oh yeah, I'm confused.
Is this
So-
like have you got a link to this or something?
Oh yeah, I can put it in the YouTube thing.
I've not read this.
Or maybe you can drag it up on screen.
But there need to be fat models though, because fat people buy clothes too. Like it shouldn't be something
Well-
to aspire to, but you still have to wear shit. And you don't know what
Sure.
it looks like unless
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
on a fat person.
Well, I think they're more talking about people who are like pushing for runway models who are obese and stuff.
Oh yeah. I
Or it's
don't
like to push the fashion industry in that direction.
Well, I'm definitely not going to read this. So can someone read it out?
But basically, it's Dr. Brad Frankham says that if you use overweight models to advertise clothes, it's just as damaging as advertising cigarettes, apparently. Not sure why I didn't go down the anorexic route as a comparison, since that would be the obvious choice.
Yeah.
We're talking about weight.
Josh.
Apparently, were as bad as cigarettes.
Oh no!
said, like,
I don't know if I believe that. If I saw
well,
a fat model, I wouldn't be like, "That's okay. I want to be that."
Yeah, well, I wouldn't
No.
either, but I mean, I guess there's something to be said for like pushing against like body ideals and stuff. But he's like, I mean, he makes the point, like you said, Dave, like people need to wear clothes. But he said like there's a difference between being confident and then promoting like a healthy message as well.
Yeah.
But is that really the fashion industry's responsibility? It hasn't been ever.
No, it hasn't been, but they are going towards like it's like the trendy thing now to like hire obese models and stuff, I guess.
Just gonna do some press ups, guys.
There's a quality
Right.
stream.
How many do we?
Should
How
have
many?
presented yourself.
How many do we
What?
think?
I don't know.
Because his ass crack. That's pretty-
Yeah.
Can you see my ass back?
Yes.
Oh, this is going horribly wrong.
Do some squats.
No. Carry on, guys.
Quality stream right here.
You actually
I'm
do quite well.
distracted.
I don't think I can do this many press-ups.
All you can
Let's-
see is your ass.
Hold on, we're not going to
I know,
continue
right?
until he comes.
Yeah.
I can see the actual crap.
The stream's gonna have to be age restricted now.
Jesus.
Yeah.
It's like the
I just
whole
got demonetized, Jay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Awesome.
How did your ass fall out more and more as you did
I don't know. It just happens sometimes. Oh, wait.
I didn't
I've
know
just
there was a
done
dog in
press
the
ups
room.
on my. I've just done my press ups, so I think I'm allowed my McDonald's now.
Yeah, that's how
Oh,
it works.
you got my McDonald's. Is it cold? Okay. Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Just did press ups. I'm on
Is
the
this a
stream.
plan? Who saves a McDonald's for later? What are you doing?
I don't
Okay.
know.
Sorry.
What is
Anyway,
this?
Carry
You
on.
are a picture of health, by the way.
You've been planning this all day. This was your plan, wasn't it?
No, that
It
was
perfect
ridiculous.
timing.
That was ridiculous timing, though. Like, you just walked through the door with my McDonald's.
See, when you told me the other,
So it's
you
fresh.
told me the other day, like, oh, you've been working out because you were embarrassed about like your gut and stuff. Right?
Like, no.
Hold on. I was expecting like impressive amounts of press ups there. You did like 10 of your day.
Oh, I did about 20.
That is impressive. I couldn't do 10. I could do like 2. And I'm
No.
like, fuck this.
You
This is
understand
bad.
me there. I did about 20, right, everybody? I don't know if anyone counted. I reckon.
No.
I wasn't counting. All I could see was your ass.
Well, you know, it's you got to bring the sex appeal to the stream somehow.
That's true.
Yeah.
Have we gone down in viewers now?
No,
No.
we're up.
No, we've got
We're
up.
up.
We're up.
Wait.
We're up.
Yes, FakeJohn is from the car interview. That's it.
Oh, I'm famous.
Yep.
Hey, people know you.
Yes.
Oh shit, we've gone up to 20. You need to do more press ups.
Oh man,
Fuck off.
I'm just gonna draw that later.
I can do sit-ups. I don't want to just like I should just entitle the stream workout with Roy.
Yeah.
Like Roy's health regime, everybody.
Oh, you should make a whole DVD workout with Roy. That'd be great. That'd sell for
Yeah.
loads. Put it on your t-shirt shop.
That'd be quite good.
And then at the end, you eat McDonald's.
Mm.
You could like fuck it up. Just do like instead of weights, like lifting a beer can to your mouth.
Yeah.
Mm. Sorry, guys. Go on. You were talking before I ruined everything.
We're talking
We're
about
talking
fat.
about
did
body
another
image.
I mean, that's pretty much the story. I mean, he's against fat models. I
Yeah.
don't know how you. But you guys know, you know who like Tess Holiday and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, that fat bitch. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That fat
Idiot.
bitch.
Yeah. Well, she's all like pro, like larger
Yeah.
women and eat. So I don't know. I don't think you should go around like fat shaming people. That's a bit far. But I don't think you should pretend that it's not unhealthy. Like that's where it starts getting a bit ludicrous. You're like,
Yeah.
you're just as healthy if you're like a super obese
Yeah.
person. It's like, no, you're
Sure.
not. What the
It's
fuck?
like
Healthy
No,
at any
you know,
size.
it's like we said in the video. If you're obese and you're fine with it, then cool. But you shouldn't be like telling people you're obese. You look, great for you.
Yeah.
Like, that's not okay. As long as you're happy, great. But people shouldn't tell you it's okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's where this health, like fat health movement comes from. Is that they're not happy about it really? I don't think. Most people,
No, of course
I
not.
think, would prefer to be an average size, right? So it's like they need to like redefine the how people view them. I guess that's where a lot of this stuff comes from.
Yeah.
It's abnormal to be a human and be super big. That's like not natural. And it takes effort to get there usually. I mean, of course, there's medical conditions sometimes that can contribute to it, but like it takes effort to get that way. And I feel like that you want to just be like, oh, I'm fine.
Yeah, it's like
fine. But you can't do that and be like pressing it on everybody. Be like, you have to accept me too. I hate this whole notion that everybody has to accept everybody. Life isn't like that.
Yeah. This idea that everybody's beautiful.
They're not. Have you seen everyone?
Yeah.
Some people.
No, I know some of
Most
us
people
Most
are
people
horrible.
are ugly.
Yeah. A small
We're lucky.
percentage of people are beautiful.
This is why I handpicked each of you for the stream. I needed the 5 most beautiful people I knew.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, we're
I only
30s
know-
out of 30s.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah,
Why,
yeah.
why do we have this? Why do we have this 8 on our stream again?
fuck you guys.
Do more
Come on.
press.
I won that shit.
Yeah, you did win it.
What did they give you out
I'm
of 30?
still proud of that. I think I got like something like a 28 out of 30.
Oh,
total,
so they're not
like,
giving anyone a
all
30
combined.
then.
I did
No,
get a
so-
30 out of 30, but my combined total
Oh, okay.
is like a 28.
It was a very proper sort of regiment.
It's like a
thing.
judge's panel.
They had like a form or an index or something, right?
Yeah, they had like a spreadsheet.
Yeah. I bet
Oh, wow.
the fucking thing is, it's such a silly sort of garbage idea for a stream, but I bet it got fucking tons of views. Like,
I watched it. I liked it.
yeah. It's a good idea. We need to start doing that.
Yeah.
We should. Yeah, we could do that.
Oh, by the way, hi, Matt. Matty's there.
Mhm.
Barian says me and him should just have a stream where we do workout for an hour in the background with muted mics while sexy ladies talk.
Yeah.
I think that's wishful thinking, an hour, isn't it?
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
Yeah.
I'm still catching my breath.
You're still blown up. It's ridiculous.
It's okay. It's okay, guys.
What McDonald's did you get?
A Big Mac meal. I think.
So
we could do a
so
food review.
cliche,
That could be
Jay.
content.
What?
Do like a food review.
Yeah.
Oh
Like
yeah.
on stream. Do like a review of McDonald's right now.
Fucking huge. Alright. Hi, everybody. So, I've gone to the.
Your bag's so loud.
I know. Jesus.
I hate your bag.
Oh, it's
Russell's.
fucking empty. It tasted great. Review over, everybody.
That's 10 out of 10.
Yeah,
What a
that's,
review.
that's like the most healthiest McDonald's ever.
It was so good. I ate it already.
Okay. Let's see how this tastes now.
There we
I
go.
haven't anyway.
No, wait. No.
You need to.
You should have shown it us
Yeah, you're
first.
gonna
You
show.
need to present yourself.
But
Present
John and
just
I
yourself.
go
are fucking
straight
jumped
into
in there.
it.
You didn't show me the food. The fuck is this amateur shit?
You'll never make it as a
You're
food
gonna look
reviewer.
at you're gonna judge the looks of the burger.
There we go. Okay, talk about the burger.
Okay, well, it just looks like a piece of shit. It looks like a mess.
If anyone from McDonald's is watching, we are looking for sponsors.
Yeah, we want a sponsorship.
That's that.
Send me a chicken legend, you cheap bastards.
Person who made that is so sad now.
Oh, that's a good question in the chat. Is it halal? Does it say halal on the box?
Yeah.
No,
No.
No.
Yeah, hello.
Do they do halal McDonald's?
I
I
don't
would
think so.
assume so. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Okay, guys. It's getting horrible. I can't.
Yes.
Wow.
Is it not that good?
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice.
Oh.
Oh, great. That was a great answer. It's nice.
Yeah, it's nice, everybody. You all know what Big Macs taste like. That was pointless. I'm just going to stop my presentation.
Yeah, what was that?
What
No,
was
there
that?
we go.
I saw it pop up.
Yeah. Did we have any more stories? Or
No, that's why we started talking about McDonald's.
Yeah.
I'll put the maths.
I was like, oh, good, this will waste 20 minutes. But it didn't.
Yeah.
It didn't.
Here we go. We'll have the maths one on the side. What have you?
Yeah, that was weird. Yeah, so
oh, there you go. Yeah.
I didn't fully understand what you were saying before while I was playing Rocket League for the stream side, but this is along the lines of someone saying, well, the title is like what mathematics is like sexist.
What?
Math education is sexist. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
The way they teach it, or just in general?
I mean, the broader point is the way they teach it, but I think also they want to change like how maths is structured. I think.
How can you change math?
I tried to. Well, this is the thing. The article's pretty light on details. I did try to access the paper, but I couldn't. So the journal, you have to pay. Like all these fucking. You have to pay.
But they're not saying like mathematics itself is sexist. They're saying that the way in which it's like taught, like the environment it's like taught.
Yeah, they mean the field, like the whole field of maths.
But how? Like, how is it sexist? I don't understand.
Well, they said it's white and heteronormatively masculinized. She says teacher expectations and norms serve as gendering mechanisms that give rise to sex-based achievement differences.
Math gives no fucks about gender. Math is math.
Yeah. That's the thing. It's like
it's pretty basic. It's not something that's like open to interpretation. It's basic, no matter whose brain the head is in. It's the same. Even if your teacher is like a complete dick, like even if your teacher was like an alt-right spaz, for example, he's still teaching you math, right? Like there's no way he can inject any sort of politics or ideology into mathematics.
Sure. No.
So it's really odd that they would expect that for some reason, like if you're taught by a white man, then that causes some sort of cultural problem.
No, I remember it could be a little bit sexist. We had a sort of textbook in primary school, a math textbook. Like it was like maths is mighty, and all the numbers had like muscles and shit like that.
Oh shit! Wait,
so hench number 8 just flexing.
Yeah.
And
wait, I thought 8 was the fat one.
I don't know. Yeah, it was also sort of.
Wait, so are you saying that muscles are a male exclusive trait?
Yeah, you transphobe.
Yes.
Women can have muscles.
I'm not saying that, James. I'm saying it could be construed.
when I was actually, I had a French textbook that had like a bodybuilder woman in it. She had no tits like whatsoever. And she was just on this page like flexing. She's just like a dude with a wig on.
What textbook was that?
The French.
Why?
Why?
I don't know. I think it was talking about sports or something.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
So this guy in this maths thing, he says females underachieve in the field because of teachers who point out and reinforce cultural expectations. I'm not sure what they are because again they're not cited and I'm not paid $20 for this paper.
Cultural expectations of what? Getting maths right?
Is it? I think he has some issues with like the way they measure like success or like grading and maybe
you don't either get the question right or wrong. There's no it's not an essay.
Like that's the great thing about maths. You can't like really theorize it. You either got your sums right or you fucked them up.
Yeah.
It either adds up or it doesn't. So.
Pure calculation. It's not down to interpretation at all. So
no.
I don't, and that's all that your success in maths is based on. Like it's not based on anything else. Like,
well,
you've got the mathematics bit right, and now it's time for the obstacle course. Let's see how you all do on this.
Teaching maths through like weights.
Yeah.
But he cites another study from 1998, so this is cutting edge research he's doing.
Sure.
And it's not even like a paper about education. He cites a journal called Perspectives from Social and Feminist Psychology, which is which is more just broadly about
feminist maths. Great.
Yeah, but that's the thing. The study he cites isn't even about education specifically. It goes into education a bit, but it's more broad than that. And he cites like a problem the study finds with teacher and student interactions where children are apparently prompted to associate, and this is a quote, masculine traits of independent and confidence with creative thinking, while feminine traits of compliance and weakness discourage girls from doing the same. And I'm not sure how that applies to maths, again, because they're talking about like creative thinking.
It's not a creative class.
It's not a creative thing. Like it is a, you do have to think, but there's not a lot of creativity in maths.
No.
Well, this
Equations
person
and formulas, not
There's
essays.
like pretty rigid rules and like set logic.
I hate it.
Oh, Matthew Robinson says it's math, you British fuckwards, not maths, for fuck's sake. That's incorrect. Because
that's not true.
There's many types of mathematics. It's maths, not math. Fuck.
We invented this language.
Oh wait, actually,
You're speaking our language now.
Yeah. It's like if you're gonna go to trigonometry, that's one type of maths.
I don't think maths is actually a plural though.
Is it not?
Yeah. Well,
No,
neither
it's
is
not.
math. Yeah.
But math is like, I'm actually on board with the math thing because I think it's supposed to be like a shortening of the word. So like if you shortened another word that ended in S, you wouldn't also end in the shortened version in S, would you?
No, but this is English. It doesn't matter. We can do what we want. we enslaved half the world. We decided what words mean.
We earned it, and now on to reparations, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's,
Matthew does have a point. He says it's mathematics, not mathematics.
oh,
Yeah.
Okay, hang on.
And don't worry, I'm American. I got you. I say math.
1 second, guys.
The Americans are rebelling again, Jay.
No, so I'm British and I'm on board. Like I said I'm on with the math version.
Yeah,
the
you're
Brits are rebelling against all of us.
We've got a good mix. What it shows
This is how the
that
Empire fell.
Sorry, I just put Matt in timeout for that one. So I trying to make me look stupid on my own.
time out for being maths.
We should have done this 200 years ago.
He made a point. Ban him.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to make points. Yes,
Yeah, we're all for free speech, but
The power's got to
Might be ours, though.
not when it comes to grammar. Okay,
yeah.
we got set rules.
In fact, I was out walking the dogs, and Matt called me over Facebook just before. He like randomly wanted my opinion on this YouTube thing with all the channels getting banned and shit like that.
Oh yeah.
No,
Did he have
I'm
an
not
opinion?
really.
What was your
No, I've
opinion?
not really looked into it that much. I don't know. Like he was like, I don't give a fuck. But I was just like, yeah, but like if you're looking at someone like Sargon, right, and it's his living, and he's got like a family. I'm like, there's probably some scary shit to someone like that. He spent years building his channel up, and it's like, I'll just get taken away, like with the click of a finger.
Yeah, or like, if you're like trying to become a big YouTuber and you're kind of getting there, and suddenly everyone's getting banned, it's like, oh fuck, no, we've worked so hard on this.
Yeah.
No,
Who's been banned then, like recently?
Oh, quite a few channels have been deleted. I can't. I don't know who's.
I know, like Kevin Logan got deleted, but I think that was just people
that
fucking
was
with
like
him, right?
flagging. Well,
Yeah.
didn't. Was it Atheism is Unstoppable? Was that? Did he get done by this thing?
He's always getting banned though.
Yeah, he's been banned a few. He's back though, right?
He's got like 1 million channels. So he doesn't tell people about.
Is he the kangaroo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the rules are always like so vague. It's like just we're gonna just delete your channel now if you harass someone or you're offensive. And it's like, well, what is offensive though? You need to define that so we know how not to be offensive at the very least. Like,
Yeah. It's not even that though, because it's not even just bannings you need to worry about. They changed the rules recently.
oh, she emailed, right?
Well, and they stepped up like the partnership program, didn't they? The trusted flagging thing, where it's like they can, instead of just banning you, now they'll just hide you and like shadow ban you basically.
Yeah.
Sure, but I mean,
disappear.
like, there's like this pony channel I watch, right? And they just do like trailers. They upload trailers and songs. They've been terminated, and that's completely,
What? They're banning the ponies now?
Yeah.
When they go after the bronies, that's too far.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm saying there's nothing bad on the channel, and that one still got taken down. So I'm like, fuck, I don't know who's safe anymore. I don't know.
Yeah.
If the bronies aren't safe,
Discouraging for sure.
Well, there's a dude I speak to on Discord called Fagmin, and he made a video in 2013, I think, which is like a review of a trailer for some shit film, and that got demonetized recently, and they were like, this isn't suitable for YouTube, and there's nothing in the review that's like even vaguely political. It's literally just like, oh, this film looks awesome, I can't wait.
Wow.
Going mad with power. What are they doing?
It's fucking weird.
None of us are safe.
I'm pretty sure they're like just shooting themselves in the head over and over and over.
Yeah. Well, they already don't make money from YouTube, so the more they like cause this like barrier between advertisers and creators, the more money they're going to keep losing. At some point, I don't understand how they are even going to keep YouTube open.
Ashens was demonetized. What's Ashens?
Oh, so he does like he eats like he's awesome. I like Ashens. He eats like really old food sometimes, and he does like toy reviews and buys crap from like cheap pound shops.
Yeah,
to, like show it off and shit.
Oh, and he got demonetized.
Yeah, like like shitty like bootleg toys and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like the absolute garbage kind of things.
Oh, that's weird. That's fucked up. What? Yeah, I don't get it. Like, it's so inconsistent, though. That's the worrying thing. Like, they'll ban someone like that, and then you'll have someone like, I don't know, Undoomed, who's way more inflammatory, keep his channel, and then it's just a random. You're like, what the fuck is this? Like, you need some rules. Like, how do we know what to do? Like, it's like, okay, I've got a very successful YouTube channel. I'm making money. How do I not get this all taken away? Can you just at least give me a clue? Like, I can adapt. I can change a little bit.
I mean, like, you know, like someone like Aussie Man Reviews, he's great, and he's swearing all the time. He does like commentary over animals fighting or trying to kill each other. That channel's still up, but someone reviewing toys gets demonetized. I'm like, what?
I don't understand.
What's going on?
Yeah.
Help us.
But this is the thing, like, I think Harmful Opinions made this point, and like other people have made it before, like I think Total Biscuit made it way back when, is that if you're trying to make like a career out of online things like YouTube, don't just tie everything to YouTube, because YouTube is really unstable.
Put all your eggs in one basket.
Yeah, you need to like, I mean, do merch stuff, open the Patreon thing.
Yeah.
Maybe do some shit that's outside of YouTube as well.
Yeah.
Just so that if YouTube decides they're gonna like shit on you for some reason, or like one of their trusted flaggers is a hard on for you and destroys your team, like you can still carry on.
Sucks that they have a total monopoly on it, because there's really no other platform like VidMe and Minds and stuff.
Yeah.
They're not comparable. They're not gonna get.
It's what I don't get. You know, it's like, I mean, there's so many people who love YouTube and want to be able to create on YouTube. I'm like, YouTube, stop like monetizing people, because you know they're gonna stop coming, and you need them to keep the site going.
Yeah. Well,
what are you doing?
Everyone's always like, they're like, oh fuck it. They get all defined. Like, I'm just gonna go to fucking VidMe. Fuck this. I don't need to play by YouTube's rules, because VidMe is some whole company. And let's say, like, first of all, like they don't have any of the same audience, so you're gonna get like nowhere on VidMe anyway, really, in the grand scheme of things. But then say everyone did just fucking migrate to VidMe, like everyone went, you fucking PewDiePie, and everyone's like, fuck it guys, we'll take this massive audience and we'll all jump over and it'll start exploding. They're gonna become as bad as YouTube. As soon as money
eventually
gets involved, like
the advertisers come in, right?
Well, they're like, oh no, this is going to be funded like independently. But then as soon as some massive, Burger King comes up to them like, hey, do you want like $1 billion? And they're going to like,
they're like, no,
I know what we said before.
We've got integrity. We don't want $1 billion. We're fine.
I want it.
Dude, I'd sell out instantly for like a minimum amount of money. I'd be like, yep.
Another McDonald's, right? Probably.
Yeah. I'd be like, oh, what? These guys are going to send us like a free fucking burger every week? I'm like, let's just plug the fuck out of them in every video. I don't care. Guys are the great things in the world. We actually got an email off some company looking to partner with us or some shit.
Yeah, I'm already like, whoa.
What company wants to partner with you guys? Is what I want to know.
Exactly.
Sounds like a scam.
I don't know. Wait, you guys talk and I'll pull the email up and I'll screen share it in a second.
It's not the ice cream shop next door, is it? You already owe them so much money in electricity anyway. So.
fucking dogs me, man. Talking about my illegal habits online.
They don't. You doxed yourself months and months ago.
Yeah. That's true. Hi, Gal, and Commander, and is there anyone I've not mentioned? I mentioned Marty. But, Jack. Hey, Jack. Okay, I'm going to get that email up so you guys just chat for a
minute. Hello. Yeah.
So. But yeah, like, well, this is the thing with the VidMe thing, right? Like the last time there was like, well, I think it was when the partnership programs, the Trusted Flagger program first started up, and people were freaking out that they would be destroyed and stuff. And there was like sort of this movement. It was like, oh, everyone needs to move to Minds. Like, come to Minds. We can. It's in beta. Yeah, like, oh, it's in beta. We've got access to the lead dev and the creator, and we can post videos and build the community. Like that died. people are really reluctant. Like I would even be, and I don't like Google as a company particularly.
Sure.
But for me to move all of my like daily activity,
it's a hassle, right?
Yeah, it's just a pain in the ass making a new account and then finding everybody on the
too
website.
lazy to rebel against Google.
Yeah.
Right. They own everything we want.
Right. But that's what it's going to take. It's like massive people need to, if there wants to be like a shift from platform
it could happen.
to platform.
I mean, how old's YouTube? It's only like, what, 10 years old or something? It could happen again.
It's older than that. It's like YouTube? Almost 15 years old, I think.
So I started in like 2005.
I think it was 2003.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Okay. Well, I mean, still in the grand scheme of things, it's like relatively new.
Yeah. I think to get everybody to move, a lot of the big YouTubers would have to go first.
Yeah, that's what I say. Like PewDiePie would have to go. Like he would have to go because that would take like fucking almost all of YouTube with him, right?
It's all on you, Pewds. You gotta do it. Sure. If anybody's gonna change this shit, you gotta do it. 2 beers in can't lead this charge alone, PewDiePie. We need your help.
But I think that
together we can change the world.
Someone in chat said, let's shit talk Google on YouTube. Yeah, I don't care enough to move from Google. I just thought I just said that.
We are slaves to it.
We're lazy rebels.
Google sucks.
Yeah, we're happy to talk about the ideas and actually do it.
Whereas it's effective as social activism.
And also don't really, I mean, I could move, Google's not going to miss me. I've got ad block on anyway. They don't care.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
You need somebody massive to actually make a concerted like effort for everybody to move at once.
I'm not going to actually screen share this email because I got some sensitive.
What the hell happened to your sound? Google is censoring us.
Shut the
down. They're listening, guys.
Is this any better?
No.
Exactly the same.
I'm going to leave and join.
Oh, damn.
Oh, wait, the stream fuck up.
I can't even understand.
Not if you leave and come back within 5 minutes.
We've got like a time limit, right?
You can leave
Google's going to kick down the door.
5 minutes.
He's going to get spotted by Google.
Yeah.
Like, do I have to go in through my events or do I use the same link I sent you guys?
Oh, man.
Use the same link. I can understand him, weirdly enough. Use the same link. Just leave and come back.
Just a blank
you have
face.
5 minutes.
Doesn't know what you said. Doesn't comprehend any of that.
Just go and come back in.
Hit F5.
Oh, here goes the stream, guys.
Bye. It's been fun.
Still here.
Can never leave.
Are we trapped?
Internet purgatory.
I'm not working.
Oh my god.
What did you do?
No.
What did you break?
Okay.
Oh, dear.
He's gonna come back. Let's see if he's got this.
Have we got like a time limit now for him to come back in?
5 minutes.
This is great. It's like a ticking clock. It's like the end of a movie.
Gonna find him dead with like the Google Chrome like logo tattooed on his forehead.
Yeah.
Like your neck sprawled on the wall. Oh shit!
In the chat, it's an alien 220W.
Run, PewDiePie.
Voice like, I am sorry, Google, YouTube are fantastic.
Yeah, Google are great. Don't shut us down, YouTube.
Oh, do you think he'd have like the Google thing like on his like a hologram thing on his forehead, like fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Back.
Are
you better?
Am I better?
You are.
Yeah, we're fine. We survived.
Sweet. Okay, good. So I'm not gonna screen share this email because there's a couple of emails there that I don't particularly want random people to see.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna. Okay, but this is
what's less work for me.
We'll just read it.
Yeah. So it's from Talent Partnership BBTV, and if anyone in the chat have heard of these people, let me know if they're legit or they're like just fucking trying to scam chat.
They sound like an agency or something.
Well, here the email reads: "Hey Roy and Lacey, I recently checked out your YouTube channel and enjoyed watching your videos. Great work." That's a lie.
It's fake news.
I don't know. They said Roy and Lacey. They didn't say very nearly viral. That automatically makes me think like, okay.
My name is Benjamin, and I work with content creators here at Broadband TV. As one of the top digital entertainment companies in the world, we provide a variety of opportunities to help our partners increase their overall reach on YouTube. I would love to get in touch to hear more about your goals and explore potential partnership. Let me know if you're open to scheduling a call. Thank you, Benjamin. BBT.
Okay, yeah, I just Googled BBTV, and one of the first things that comes up is never partner with TNG BBTV, and here's why.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
So,
are they broadband TV? Is that who they are?
It says it's a Canadian digital entertainment company.
I just looked at the CEO is hot, by the way. Look her up. I'll post the link in the side.
Okay. Guess screen
I've seen the video. Never partner with BBTV.
What the fuck did he do? Who's screen sharing?
I am. I will.
I'm gonna present you now then.
Okay.
She's an Iranian Canadian.
Yeah.
An Iranian Canadian. That sounds awesome.
Yeah, you should partner with this person.
Okay. Oh, where is it? Where'd it go? Oh, here it is.
I don't know.
Like too many links open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's not that.
That's
lucky.
her.
There you go.
Go with her. She's fine.
Yeah.
Is she the one who emailed you? I thought you were emailed by a guy called Jamie.
Benjamin.
Benjamin.
Okay, stop screen sharing me.
Stop screen sharing you.
Yeah.
Okay. How do I do it?
Stop it! Get me out of here! No.
I'm trying.
No.
Okay.
Either
Yeah.
worse.
So I did it. I imagine they want to steal money from us somehow.
Yeah.
Well,
We don't have any money.
I know that's the thing. Like, what are they going to
How's
steal?
that going to work?
We get.
well,
like,
they
we
do,
get,
don't they? They take like a share.
They're going to steal your sign.
Yeah, and I think
That's
you
what
have
they
to
want.
like abide by their rules and shit.
Yeah. Because it's a thing with MCNs. Like they did it a while ago. The rules changed actually of how they could, who had access to Google. Basically, like smaller MCNs didn't anymore. So you've got a lot of these massive ones now who will just partner with any old YouTubers, like as many as possible. The more the better, because it makes them more accessible for Google. But they do profit sharing and stuff, so you'd have to pay them.
Yeah, I mean, what are you thinking? Like we make like tiny amount of ad revenue, and they can't touch anything else.
Yeah.
Like,
well, that's what I said. Like to them, you're just a number. It's like one more person in their network.
Yeah.
But they won't give you anything. Like a really good MCN will like give you legal representation and stuff.
Yeah.
But these ones don't. Like these massive ones, they just grab as many channels as they can to make money from them.
Yeah. Okay, we'll wait. I might schedule the call with them just for fun, just to see what they say.
Record it.
And fucking live stream it. Yeah. That'd be pretty good. Make sure you tune in next week when I secretly record.
Surreptitiously record this hot Iranian woman.
Benjamin's going to be watching the stream.
Keep it quiet.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm thinking of maybe now. I think we did quite well. I think we've done better than last week.
This has been a good stream.
I think it's been productive. I'm going to send the link out to a couple people, I guess, now, and we'll go for like another 30 minutes.
Sure.
Okay.
I'm going to get another drink quickly, actually.
Yeah, I thought we were going to have another break, like a music break or something.
Oh, we can do. We can.
Oh, royalty-free music again, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like an intermission.
Yeah.
You need what we should do is we should make like a little banner or something, like a splash screen. You can put that up on the screen share while we're on a piss break or whatever.
Technical difficulties.
Oh, it could be so. Yeah. Look, we're thinking professionally now. They don't have to just look at a blank wall.
Fucking, I don't know. I've got some. I'll show him my like half-eaten burger until we get
I kind of like the idea of us all just like leaving at the same time, and you just see a bunch of empty chairs. Somebody new comes into the stream, and there's just nobody there.
Like this looks great.
Especially if we organized it, so we all came back at the exact same time as well.
Sure.
That'd be good.
Yeah. Okay. Send the link out to 3 people. See if any.
Who could it be? It could be anyone.
I don't know.
I'm gonna go get that drink then.
Right, so am I.
Oh, what?
I'm leaving.
It's important to stay boozed up for these things.
You said it's imperative.
Yeah. Okay.
Why does Matt say I'm a horrible person?
I don't know. Why do you think Dave's horrible, Matt? Pray tell.
Not awful.
Did you say? Did you offend him?
Well, maybe he knows something that we don't. Some sort of secret.
OBS is easy. Learn it, Roy. Why? No, OBS sucks. Why does everyone use OBS? Like, it's terrible. What's wrong with Google Hangouts? It works and it's simple. She is influenced by you, Roy. Day is terrible because she isn't single.
The DEA is terrible.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I don't know. Neither do I. Start making more coherent sense, everybody. Yeah. There's been way less awkward sort of pauses. Although it's funny that you thought like the best bit in the last stream was when we stopped streaming.
It was my favorite part.
Yeah.
It's because I want to show my tits. On Twitter, they're kind of there.
Yeah, go for a media.
With Lacey's pigtails and Roy's beard, so.
Yeah, of course.
It's great.
It makes them better.
Yeah.
It's even like taking it an artistic angle. It's got everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything you want. B&B and Days boobs all rolled into one glorious package. Yeah. So you got some tunes coming out, right? You should probably go and subscribe to Days channel if you're not already subscribed. Got some hot content coming off the press in like a month or something, maybe.
Yeah, probably a month. Yeah.
It's okay. We waited like a month and we stopped growing to fuck. Like,
it's not great. It's bad advice.
Well, I feel like a lot of pressure mounting up. Like when we don't upload for a while, it gets worse every week that we don't have another video.
Yeah. I'm stressed. I'm like too nervous to start back up. I gotta do it.
Yeah,
definitely. I mean, the thing is, once you kind of get your rhythm back, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
All right, dude. Gal's off to get higher than he already is. All right, nice one, man. Hope you're all right.
Off to get
See
higher.
you later. Oh, Gal, you can join, by the way, if you want. I didn't send him the fucking link because
I thought he was one of the guys you sent the link to.
No.
I'm back.
Hi, James.
With another drink.
Way.
Like Sir Sick and Direwolf and someone else, I can't remember.
Oh, they'll be so touched by that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So, wait, what happened? Now, we didn't talk about this because I think we said we shouldn't talk about it for some reason, but like,
did we?
Was it like Sargon's Twitter get banned or something?
Who? Oh, Sargon's Twitter got banned, right.
Yeah, did that happen?
No, we did talk about it.
I think we did. Yeah, he was selling drugs to children. Yeah.
He was selling cat to people.
Cat.
Oh yeah, that was fucked up. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Everyone, make sure you tweet at Jack and say, "Good on you, Jack, for keeping drug dealers off our platform."
Yeah, we don't want that on Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter's a safe place.
Safe space for people.
Okay, I sent him the link.
So, what do you all think of the North Korea situation?
Oh, it's exciting.
Let's get heavy here. Let's get heavy in this stream.
Oh, I don't know. Fuck it. They're not going to do anything, right?
They can't reach England with a missile, right?
No, we're
all right.
They can't get a missile. They can't get a missile out of their own ace.
They said it could reach Boston, so
yeah,
I'm done.
Yeah.
They're going to nuke you
first. Can they reach Boston?
New York. Yeah, that's what they said.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Who's saying this? Like Korea or America?
Korea.
Well,
it's probably garbage then.
The media. They did a test launch. I think it went like 6,000 miles.
And
so, like, it could reach.
Like,
I don't get that, though.
Korea, I don't get it. It's like Korea, could you not fire missiles at, like, you know what, like the most powerful country in the world? It's not going to go well. That's a really bad idea.
Yeah. I don't think he's the smartest guy, though. I think
no.
Bordering psychopath, maybe.
I mean, I don't know. When somebody says when somebody can convince like their population to believe that he found a unicorn cave, I think that guy's pretty smart.
I wonder if they're all faking it. So. Like, I wonder if none of them really believe it. They're just like, oh, shit, I don't want to get killed. So,
yeah, well, they have no choice.
Pretty much, yeah.
Well,
even if they don't, they can't descend because you can't even leave North Korea unless you're cleared to leave.
Yeah.
And you can't just leave. You can't just go on a jaunt across the river.
I'm just going on holiday, Kim.
No.
Yeah.
Not allowed.
Didn't he convince people he got like the world's longest drive in golf?
Oh, they make a
Yeah.
bullshit. Yeah, all the
Loads
time.
of stuff like that, yeah.
Claims, yeah.
Like he's the world's best golf driver. Like, why would you even do that? Like, it's got nothing to do with your job. It's like
Why doesn't he show up in that, in any of the golf tournaments? That's why I want to know.
Yeah.
He's too good. He beat everyone. He's a good guy.
It's just like any world record. It's really me.
Have you ever watched like a North Korea propaganda film?
No.
Maybe bits of them.
They're like
I've seen some
fascinating.
clips.
That does actually sound interesting.
Yeah, they like because they need to keep people believing that North Korea is like an amazing place to live. So they do. So they make up these propaganda films where they paint America as like this hellscape where people need to go to soup kitchens just to survive and stuff. And they have all these clips of like homeless people and like people getting coffee handouts and stuff. And they're like, this is what the rest of the world is like. North Korea is glorious. Like you can do what you want in Korea.
Yeah, but isn't everyone starving in North Korea?
They are, yeah. Like if you,
it's like don't show them people getting free food. This place seems great. We should go there.
Yeah.
Kim, you're a fraud.
I wish we had soup kitchen.
What were you saying, Lacey?
Oh, nothing.
Oh, but yeah, like that's why if you're a journalist, you can't leave the hotel even without a guide because they don't want you to see stuff unless it's pre-planned. And they plan all of these celebrations and stuff for the leader to like show you, look, people love Kim Jong-un, like he's a glorious leader. Look at all these children dancing and happy and stuff. But if you watch, like there are documentaries where people have gone off on their own or like snuck off or they've recorded things like surreptitiously. Where there's like images of soldiers eating grass because they're so starving, they're like just eating grass off the floor.
Fucking competing with the cows.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up. You were saying I got a North Korean fridge because I tend to I'll eat stuff and drink stuff and I'll put all the empty shit back in. So when you open the fridge, it looks like
you're a bastard. I hate that shit.
Why are you putting empty stuff back in the fridge?
I don't know. I just don't think about it. I'm trying to work on it, right?
There's a bit right behind you.
That's awful.
I don't need you all getting on my back about it right now.
It's appalling behaviour, Jay.
That is.
Yeah. Well, my dad
should be just for that.
No. My dad came in and he's like, he opens the fridge and he's like, he's going through everything and he's like, he's hungry and I'm like, just get some out of the fucking fridge. And I thought we had some hot dogs in or some shit. I'd eaten them and just put the empty jar back in with the brine. I was like, he's like, I went through everything. It's like everything's empty. And I'm like, I'm like, sorry, Dad. I'll go shop now. Get some more hot dogs and replace them. And then, even then, sometimes I'll just put the new hot dogs next to the empty ones. I gotta get out of that habit. It's terrible. Yeah.
Do you have like recycling bullshit there? Because we have this recycling thing where like everything has to be recycled now. You're only allowed 2 bin bags a fortnight.
No,
we have recycling stuff. I don't really know how many limits are on it, but
it's hardcore.
It's not that strict.
Recycling's bad for the environment usually.
Yeah,
that's what they say.
But
it takes more effort to. Huh?
Well, they also profit from it, don't they?
How can they stop you from putting out more than 2 bags a night?
They just won't take them, and then if they build up, they'll fine you.
That's fine.
Fly tip and they catch, they'll fine you. So. But yeah, like they profit from it because it's like it's not the council that does it where I live. It's a private company called Kia, and basically, like the way it works is they want the recycling because they can process it and then they'll sell the for food waste. Like they can sell the energy pellets and stuff. It's really pretty much bullshit because you're doing the work for them. You have to organize it and like sort it and clean it all and put it in all these boxes and bags, and then they take it and they make money. It's like fuck you guys.
I should pay you to do it.
Yeah, give us like a tax break or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't like recycling. It just makes things more complicated for me. But and it's like, oh, this is like the paper, and like here's like the plastic thing or whatever, and like I'll get a thing that's like half paper, half plastic, and I'm like, what do I do?
Oh yeah, confusion.
Which one do I put in?
It's a judgment call.
I know. It's like, will he
put it back?
Like
put it back in the fridge.
Put it in the fridge, yeah. Put everything else. Anything you don't know where to put it, just put it in the fridge.
Just imagine sweating trying to decide where to put it.
Yeah. Oh, hi, creamy parsnip man. Fucking Chris.
But yeah, all this like regulation stuff is bullshit.
Yeah.
And fuck local councils are dog shit. Like fuck them, get rid of them.
Yeah.
Unless unless they have real power, like they shouldn't exist. There's just extra bureaucracy.
Sure. Yeah.
Bureaucracy for bureaucracy's sake. It's hard to say.
Yeah, like so I've been doing this thing on a building site, and we had to dig a trench for a water pipe, a new water line. And like the regulation is that it needs to be 2.6 feet down.
Yeah.
But they don't check. Like you put it all in yourself. They just come and look at where the connection is made out on the street, right? Out by the road. So all you do is you dig down like about 2 foot everywhere else, and then you dig one hole at the front of the line, 2'6", just to please them for regulations.
Yeah.
It's so stupid.
Why 2.6?
Because they're not enforced. I don't know. It's just what they come up with. It's
not
like
2.5.
It's just arbitrary, but like that's the thing. It's like regulation, but then they don't check it, and like they don't do the work themselves. So what's the point? Just get rid of it.
Oh, yeah. I wanted to bring this up, James, because maybe some people will disagree with you here, and we might get to dog failure. I don't know, but
Okay.
you're like okay. So you've got a thing. You don't like centrists very much.
No, I actually think centrists are pretty facile.
You only like extremists?
No, I don't only like extremists. I like people who have principled positions and they
centrists.
People who have principled positions and they understand their own arguments. I don't like centrists because they're pretty facile most of the time.
Yeah, but like you can get a centrist that just agrees with like they're like, well, I can see the good in that, and I can see the good in this. And
so
why do you have to pick one?
So this is the thing with centrism, right? I would say most centrists are actually liberals.
Yeah.
They're more left-leaning than right-leaning, I find. And
probably
often they'll do this thing where they create like a false equivalence between right-wing and left-wing positions. So they'll say, a good example, right, is like MRAs and feminists. Like, oh, MRAs are just the opposite side of feminists, okay? That's demonstrably false because, for a start, MRAs don't have anywhere near the power that feminists have in institutions across countries, right? So you can't say MRAs are just as bad as feminists when MRAs have no power to influence policy.
Yeah, but that's a very specific issue. I don't think all centrists.
Yeah, that was a way to demonstrate it, right?
Is it more about the attitude rather than what they do?
Yeah, like morally,
I think a lot of centrists are more concerned with how they appear to other people.
That's probably true. Yeah.
Than whether their positions are principled or not.
Yeah.
I have no principles.
Oh, we
already knew that.
You're off the chart.
Yeah.
So I mean, feel free, go ahead. I'd like to hear some reasons why centrists are not shallow, but I have yet to counter any that aren't.
Well, it's just if they believe it. Like there's this thing where it's like get off the fence. You got to pick a side. You can't just.
You don't. No, but you don't always.
Yeah, that's bad too. You don't have to pick a side.
middle
You can
is
be
the
ignorant. There are lots of things I'm ignorant on, and I would say, I just don't know enough to pick a position on this. What I wouldn't do then is make the equivalence that both sides of the issue are the same, or that both of them are wrong, and I'm just the enlightened one.
I don't think they do that, though. I think centrists are usually centrists on like specific issues, not everything all-encompassing. And usually it's because there's a lot of nuance to situations. So while they can see both sides, like maybe there's like even another solution that hasn't been thought of yet, because like both sides of the spectrum are usually stupid, right? Especially the farther away from the center you get, like the more extremist you are, the worse it is.
Maybe. I would say they're usually not, though. Well, okay, so this Google thing is a good example, right? So I'll go into it. So this disagreement I had with Sophie, right?
Yeah, do it. So we're gonna fucking.
Okay, so his contention, right? So you have this James Damore guy who makes this memo at YouTube.
Wait, I'm gonna send Sophie the link.
I know you haven't read the memo, but it is pretty liberal. I mean, he's pretty progressive. He agrees.
I tried to read it, but it was 10 pages long.
Yeah. So I'll give you the short of it, right? So it's pretty progressive. He agrees that there's things like he concedes to things like patriarchy theory, and says like we shouldn't make generalizations, but we do. He believes like diversity in the workplace is a good thing. What he disagrees with Google is the method. So Google has forced equality quotas and stuff. He says they should change the culture. That's basically his argument, right? like make the culture at Google more attractive to women, and black people, and whatever else.
Rather than like quotas or things.
Rather than quotas.
Yeah.
So I mean, he agrees with all of this feminist theory and this social justice campaign stuff.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, which is completely counter. We won't go into that, but it's completely counter to the way the press paints him as some kind of horrible racist misogynist.
He's a monster.
I think it was rather telling now that he went to Stefan Molyneux for his first interview.
Ah, okay. So I'm going to get into this.
Here we go.
Here we go.
So Fane's problem on Twitter was that James went to Stefan Molyneux for an interview, and it was what he called bad optics. So I tried to get him to clarify what does he mean, because James doesn't need to be concerned with bad optics when he's already being pilloried by the press. It doesn't matter how bad he looks because people already think he's bad. So what does he need to worry about it for? And so Fane seems to be more concerned with how it makes him look as like a centrist or like a middling backer of James Damore, how it looks for him if he's associated with somebody who is associated with Stefan Molyneux. And it's a guilt by association fallacy where he's given into the guilt by association thing because he's like, oh well, people will think I'm bad because I'm associated with James Damore, who is associated with this guy that I don't agree with. And it's like, I don't think that is a good way to go about things. If you are concerned with whether the people you're talking to or the people you support are talking to people you don't agree with, that shouldn't matter. You should agree with, if you're going to take a principled position that James Damore did nothing wrong, then take that regardless of who he speaks to after the fact. And you can make the separation. You could say, I don't agree with him speaking to Stefan. I think Stefan's an idiot. But there's nothing actually wrong with him just having a conversation. Especially if Stefan Molyneux's interview was actually really good. There was nothing in there there was nothing contentious in there. He just got to the point and was like, tell us about this thing. And there was none of like Stefan's usual craziness in there.
Yeah. Well, if you don't talk to people, then you don't get to hear their side fully. And usually like you can take more informed opinion, less off of hearsay and more off directly from the horse's mouth or whatever. When Roaming Millennial interviewed, who the fuck she interviewed? She interviewed someone and everybody had a problem with it. Fucking Richard Spencer.
It was an alt-right guy, the same thing again. Yeah. It's the same thing. I
heard a bunch of stuff about him coming from the left, and they were like, he's a Nazi, all this stuff. And I was like, immediately, I'm like, I don't know. I haven't heard, I looked up some stuff on him, couldn't really get a clear picture of his thoughts. She interviewed him, and I'm like, okay, he's kind of a white supremacist. Fuck that guy. It's like, okay. Like, it was him talking and expressing his own opinions on an interview where just someone asked questions, like, without interrogating or bias. I was able to be like, oh, yeah, this guy's kind of fucked. I don't like him.
Well,
but I couldn't take anybody else's word for it. I had to hear it from himself.
No. Well, you need to take your own opinion, not somebody else's opinion.
Like Louis Theroux is good at that shit, right? Like he talks to all manner of people, and like he never takes a side. And the thing is, you might be like, oh, why are you talking to these people? But it's like you might like expose them as like complete sort of moron extremists, which is a good thing, right? You just like hand them enough rope to hang themselves.
Yeah, the best way to expose someone is to just let them speak.
About to say that.
Well, I think Louis does have a side because he doesn't. He's good. He doesn't take a side in the like the stuff that he does in his work, but he does have sides. So he obviously doesn't agree with the Westbrook Baptist Church, for example.
Right? Of course, but he's extremely good at like catering to like just objectivity.
But like the Roman millennial thing is a good example again of like, so maybe it's more of a Twitter centrism thing where it's like alt centrists. I think they've called themselves, where it's like. Because she had a lot of shit.
Everything.
Right, so she had a ton of shit from people like Spino.
This is an alt stream.
This is what they call themselves. I didn't come up with this shit. But Roman Millennial had like a ton of shit from people like Spinosaurus kin who are quote unquote alt centrists, right? For not grilling Richard Spencer enough. You know, they thought she was too soft on him. They thought that it came across that she was agreeing with him and that she was promoting his views. It's like that isn't how that works. She's just doing a guilt by association fallacy. Yep. She can have conversations with whoever she wants in whatever style she wants. It doesn't mean she agrees with their views.
I agree with that. Like, no, I agree with what you're saying. But like, I don't think like centrists are just inherently like bad or a problem.
Well,
like specific, like that specific example is good, and I agree with it. But like,
right. So I'm being a little bit broad. I would say that it's a thing I've noticed with online centrists, especially on Twitter. Yeah. And it seems to be that is, and I think it's more these alt centrists. I think you can be centrists on certain issues. I mean, specific issues, you can be like, I don't know, or like, I can't make my mind up, or both sides have good points. So I'm not going to take a strong position on this. It's where you have like these alt centrists who on every single issue are like, both sides are wrong. And then when you try and get them to articulate why, they can't really do it because they don't have good positions.
Okay. Well, next stream, I'm going to get the most sort of
go for it, dude. I will.
Alt centrist with the most
happily go for it.
The most robust alt centrist argument.
Yeah, I want to hear like more of this mindset you're talking about.
What's the robust centrist argument?
I don't know.
We need Christy Winters. We need a robust centrist argument.
I really, really think both sides are wrong.
Yeah.
Maybe it's maybe nihilism is the ultimate robust centrist argument.
Everyone should be a nihilist. Yeah. Life was easier then.
I just wanted to say hello to Sir Sick. Hi,
hello.
Oh,
I was going to come in and be like really, really rude, but people seem to be having a nice conversation, so I was like,
yeah, for once, you came to one part of the stream where we were
actually just going to come in, call you all cunts, and then just make my merry way, and now I've lost the moment, and I'm like, I might just leave and never speak.
Sure.
Yeah,
I'd like to say a hearty welcome to Mrs. Sick. And if you're listening, dearie, and you're getting bored of that bearded fucker, just come on over here. I'll take care of you.
She's literally in the bath, so she heard none of that. And she will never hear it.
Damn it. We'll just relate it to her then.
Yeah. Chances are, it depends. Are you a massive dude? Because that's what she's into, and that's what I am. So if you're anything other, if you're like skinny, she's going to be like, lol, and push you off a cliff.
When you said when you said massive dude, I was thinking of like somebody who's really into like the 90s, like wearing a backwards baseball cap with this
like Kevin Perry or something. Yeah,
that's it. Type just a 90s guy.
That's not what I expected when you were starting that sentence.
Her dream man is the Mountain from Game of Thrones.
God damn.
I'm a little bit off of that.
Yeah. Why not Khal Drogo? Is it because he's not white? He's pretty hench.
I'm trying to think who that is.
He's a terrible actor.
Season 1.
Oh, the
Jason Momoa.
Yeah, no, she likes him too.
Oh, okay.
She likes any big dudes.
That's good. Equality. I like that.
Yeah, any big dude likes him. Yeah. In fact, he's probably more sort of pretty, because the Mountain, he's not like a really, really pretty man. He's just he is the hench.
Yeah. You got I looked at your Social Blade. You got like 65 subscribers after we uploaded that video.
Yeah, something.
You did a good clip. That's pretty good. I didn't expect.
Which video was that?
Which video?
Videos? You were on a regular.
Oh my god!
Sometimes.
You found a
million. It was the super collab, sort of.
Oh yeah.
Which is quite a clever idea. You collab with white YouTuber. Well, let's just collab with everybody we know. And then Gemini got really, really, really fucking salty, which is perfect.
What doesn't he get salty about?
You know what? I just didn't think of Gemini. Like, I don't know him that well, so I was like, and Whitey probably would have got him in on it, but like, I don't know. He didn't know I was doing all the clips, so he just fucking received them.
Excuse me, I have to go kill some spiders.
Yeah. I've had this idea for ages, right? Like, I was like, I want to get like as many clips of many different people and do like not like a video where it's like mainly us and like I cram them all into the end for like 6 minutes, but like one where like we all just do like I don't know, like a 40-second clip, like 20 of them.
What, for the whole video?
And we all upload it on all 20 channels. And just the same video 20 times in everyone's subscription. I want to see what happens.
Oh, man.
I want to try and break the community. Yeah.
Immediate unsub.
Yeah, and I want it to be a horrible horror video where we all just advertise ourselves. Like, we don't do anything. It's like, I think I was saying this, or we were saying this on some stream, and it was like if we'd name it like responding, like everyone responds to Riley Dennis's new video, and like it's like well, and you show a little clip of Riley, and it's like, well, I've got a really sort of clever and biting sort of response to that. It's like, but you'll have to go and subscribe to our channel to find out that. Like,
People would hate it.
No one says anything. They just shill themselves, and I just want to see what happens. I want to do it.
Just
no one wants to do it, cunt.
A Star Trek style fight between two spiders in the bathroom. You know, like and then I just came in.
I hope you were there doing the music.
I just squish. Mrs. Sick is deathly afraid of spiders. Like,
oh no,
like possibly you've never seen before.
Oh my god,
she's fucking terrified of them.
Oh, I've got a story. A shitty story that's not even worth bringing up, but I'll tell it anyway.
Well, no, you have to.
Content.
So I don't like moths too much, right? And
I'm not a fan.
No, they're fucking weird. I just don't. Unpredictable flight patterns, just made out of dust.
It's more the middle of the night.
Made out of dust.
just banging.
Yeah. But to be fair, I don't like butterflies either. Everyone always comes back with like,
yeah, fuck butterflies.
Like, no, I don't like them. It's just
they're not attractive.
I saw
look at a spider. Look at a spider. Look at a butterfly's face and tell me that butterflies are pretty.
Exactly. It's just a wolf in sheep's clothing. That's all a butterfly is.
We shouldn't body shame butterflies, guys. This is,
butterflies are actually wolves.
But
that's the secret.
You can attest to this, like Lacey. I was in the pub and there was a moth.
I had to save you,
dude.
Oh my god,
beautiful! I love it.
The moth was going around. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? And I'm sat there, and everyone's like, Jay, what's that on your head? Oh, just like myself. They're like, Roy, what's that on your head? And I'm like, what is it? And it's like the moth landed directly on my forehead.
Oh no!
Oh my god!
Like,
if a spider landed on her head, she'd probably have a stroke.
What happened?
Did you make a manly noise?
Well, I stayed deadly still. I didn't know if they were joking or not. They're like, yo, the moth's on your forehead. I'm like,
no, you froze. Like, you froze, but you had the biggest look of terror on your face.
yeah.
That needs to be put into a video.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I'm going to bring a moth with me in a box. Wrapped in paper.
Don't do that, moth, man.
You're going to unwrap it and you'll be like, oh, a gift.
Well, you get those things where you pin like butterflies to a fucking board.
Yeah.
Get him one of those, but it's a moth.
I had a friend who used to do that. It's pretty creepy. It was like serial killer shit.
Really weird thing to do.
Yeah.
We used to get these big moths in Australia that are about, I don't know, 4 inches. Yeah.
Oh, fuck that noise.
About 4 inches.
No.
Wingspan.
Oh, nice.
And they used to flutter around in the window. That's fucking awesome.
So basically, you get a special hammer for those, and that's how you deal with it. Smash it.
A very satisfying splat.
Why do it?
Oh god, did you ever have one land on like an electric thing? Because small things pop. That would have exploded.
Sure.
Why does anybody go on holiday to Australia? Seems like a punishment.
I don't know. Yeah, it's like there's loads of
beaches and beer.
Oh,
yeah, but also deadly bugs.
Yeah.
All the bugs are bigger in Australia.
You look at like it's like some alien planet. It's like You're like, oh, this weird wilderness. Fuck off.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
I don't mind bugs, but Australia would like nah. If they're bigger than a fist, I'm not interested.
I'm encouraging Matt to send you a picture of his anus, Roy.
What? Matt, you should.
He'll do it.
Matt won't do it.
Matt won't do anything.
What are you on about?
Yeah, he put his penis on Twitter.
I mean,
I just imagine a penis with a Twitter account now.
Yeah, that is Matt, actually. Yeah,
that's Matt. Yeah,
that was Matt.
Yeah, do it. Okay, right. People telling me I need to send you a pic of my anus.
Do it.
Do it. I bet you don't do it.
Do it, and we'll screen share it.
Oh,
It'll be a picture of that town in America.
Yeah, and then this panel goes.
What kind of meat can you get in my anus?
Yeah, everybody subscribe to this channel so they can get 1,000 subs.
Dude, fucking Matt. This was like a highbrow fucking stream before Matt was like, "Oh, let's talk about anuses."
Yeah.
What's wrong with anuses?
It was highbrow.
Fairly
You guys
highbrow.
are just talking about moths and shit and big Australian bugs.
We were pretty good. We were on track to something interesting.
Yeah.
Now, bugs and anuses.
Sure.
Next, bugs
No.
in
Yeah,
anuses.
Bugs
In the
Hey,
anal.
well,
We're all just
that's-
monkeys.
That's the name for this stream then. Bugs and Anus.
Bugs
Bugs and anuses. That'll get the clicks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that should be the name of a channel.
No, I'm gonna fucking name it properly, like an honest discussion whether centrists are bad or good.
Type in hashtag
Now,
kill,
how would you
kill all
get the bugs
centrists.
into your anus?
Lots of KY.
Look, Matt, don't say you're gonna do it and then be, oh, don't try me. You're like the guy who's like, hold me back, guys, hold me back,
Yeah, he's looking for the
Yeah.
bouncer in the bar.
bitch.
Yeah,
Just
Do it,
flexing.
fucking do it.
I think you'll do it.
Uh-huh.
Don't make
He'll
me
do it.
an idiot, Matt.
He's drunk.
Don't make me show you my anus.
So
Yeah. Oh, dude, you did the video on that loudmouth guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what happened there. Like, I didn't like see what he did. He did something.
Well, mostly I was just annoyed because I'd just done a video with him, and then he's like bragging about getting someone to. His brag was, "I convinced." He then pulled it way back, saying, "Well, I was just having a conversation with blah 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 blah, and you shouldn't have made this video because you didn't know that." And I was like, "Yeah, but I was going on the information provided by yourself in a comment." And I was fucking pissed.
Give the viewers a bit of context. What did he do? So you did a collaboration with him, and then he did something you disagreed with. What did he do?
Did a collaboration with him, and then like a day or two later, there was a comment up on Twitter about him bragging about because he had done a quote unquote collab with AIU Devon Tracy, who is a bit of a dick, no doubt. I mean, he might be a massive dick, he might be a little bit of a dick. Nobody quite sure of the exact details.
It's a spectrum.
Yeah, a spectrum of dick. But essentially, he said, yeah, I had convinced him to, one of my patrons to stop patroning him. This is my good deal. Stop patroning Bearing because he'd made a video with someone else, which he hadn't actually done. He'd done a video. Devon had done a video and Bearing interjected the way he does occasionally.
Yeah.
Because it was a topic he wanted to talk about, which I think people should do. But because he did that, there's just this whole stream of, well, that's you promoting him, that's you doing this, that's you doing that, that's you saying whatever Devon has done is good because you did that. And I'm like, okay, no, that's fucking nonsense.
Guilt by association.
Exactly. And yeah, so that's that essential thing.
Fuck us.
I don't know. I'm not falling. I was at the exact time I made that video, I was pissed off and I wanted to disassociate myself from that action in a harsh, sharp way that nobody would. Because a few people said, "Oh, I'm glad you made this because you had literally just done the video with him." But yeah, I don't know. It's just a thing that happened, and my view is no one should. You shouldn't do things to one person because someone else is an asshole, regardless of their interactions.
So speaking of assholes, apparently Matt sent his. I'll check that in a second. But
one last point on this is that, like, Lacey Green and Chris Reagan, like, she can be a bit sketchy and she still has some pretty stupid opinions as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
And I do not let the fact that Chris Reagan is dating her have any impact on my opinion of him at all. I couldn't even see why you would do that. So that's me.
Well, I got the opportunity to talk with that loudmouth guy in a stream recently. I swear it was actually a Matt stream. The guy who just sent me his arsehole. He had him in, and he was like, they were all talking. Everyone was on your side. They were all like, sort of, dog parting him like a bunch of bullies. But I'm only joking. But like, I was sat there eating the lasagna, just listening to it.
Of course you were.
And then I just like, he kept talking, like, he relentlessly. So I muted him because I had to ask if I was good looking. I just had my new haircut. Whitey just ran me down on his stream where he's rating everyone lot.
Whitey's really damaged Joe.
I know, yeah.
I'm never forgetting this. I'm going to make some kind of video about it. I don't know what I'm going to do. Okay, hang on, guys. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm going to go and check out Matt's arsehole.
Abandon that thing you were saying.
I think we should just sit here in silence until he gets back.
I'm pretty sure everyone is going to.
You should do like a response to Whitey rated your looks, where you'll do like a Buffalo Bill thing.
I think you should do a response. I think you should do a response video to Matt's arsehole.
No. Once you go down
it's
that
like
thing,
snuff film.
Like that.
Wait, Matt, you didn't tweet it out? I don't get to see this shit. Is there a DM? What the hell?
Yeah, it's a DM.
Yeah, send it to me too, Maddie.
Private arsehole.
Let me see. Oh my god.
Gaze into the abyss.
Wait, what the fuck?
And to space.
Why is that poo sticking out?
A dingleberry.
Okay, so that's pretty good. So he's like got the camera between his legs, and he's like gripping his balls and pulling them forward, so I can't see his balls. Like he's cool when he sees his arsehole, but not the balls. He's like got to hide that.
You see his balls there?
Oh man.
But one of them.
Oh, it's pretty hairy.
Yeah.
I like how you're all up in your computer screen.
Tweet it and tag me.
Tweet it out.
Tag me in it.
Tweet it out, cunt.
Don't worry, I'll tweet it out.
DMs are not private.
Can you tweet out assholes? Is that like allowed?
He put his penis on and he isn't banned. So.
I bet it's not specifically like not allowed. Like no tweeting.
I've seen all sorts of horrible shit on Twitter. It's probably fine.
Yeah.
YouTube will probably ban you, but Twitter will be fine.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. I think we should wrap up in about 10 minutes. I'm just gonna go for a quick pee.
Okay, we're gonna spend like most of the 10 minutes just having you pee.
Sure.
I'm a mute. Are you in the bathroom? Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Just piss in the sink.
Have you got like a jug or something?
You've got a kitchen, just piss in your main sink.
Yeah.
Or your oven.
It's probably full of dishes, to be fair.
No, I'll wait. I'll pee after this stream, guys. I was never actually going to pee on stream. Come on.
Yeah, you were.
That's not something you would do.
No.
You're a classy guy.
Roy doesn't stream. Roy gets on with his life and happens to have a webcam on him.
Yeah. He's like Truman Show.
Yeah, I want to do that. I want to see. I bet someone's going to do that. They're going to stream their life like 24/7 at some point.
I bet someone already does.
Yeah, that's sorry thing.
It'll like, I don't know, it could blow up like that Benjamin dude who just smiles for hours. Like, it's like
the hell is that?
Oh, jeez.
That's got to be wasn't there one where someone I was reading the comments and someone said someone like breaks in and steals his telly?
No,
they don't steal. They're so freaked out they just leave.
Yeah.
I love that idea.
It's like he's sat in front of his door and his door just opens.
You wouldn't know, would you? If you walked into if you were a burglar and you broke into a house and there was a fully lit guy just sat there smiling, you'd be like, no,
you'd run.
This is Dark Souls, isn't it? Fuck that.
Yeah, it was fucked up.
Some fucking creepypasta shit.
Well, like that's incredible that he didn't like, stand up or be like, what the fuck? He just stayed smiling into his webcam.
Yeah, that's
some people think it's fake, right?
He's dedicated.
Well, apparently a lot of people thought it was fake at first, but now people like it was definitely real. Like,
he tweeted his ass.
Did he tweet it?
Oh, you can't really see it though.
So now I can't go on.
Like I don't know what that is. Like I don't see an asshole. I just see like a hand grabbing balls.
You must see loads of them. They're just everywhere. I'm on there for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. What the?
What am I looking at? Do you have a tail?
That's
not what an anus is supposed to look like. Go see a doctor.
You're missing.
Why is there so much blood?
Is it too close to like a piece of fruit or something? Or what am I looking at?
Yeah, I don't know. He's not got an artistic eye.
Just flesh.
Not a designer. Not an anus designer.
There's no such thing as a perfect asshole, guys.
Yes, there is. It's called me.
We could have at least done some like romantic lighting or something.
He's like pulling his balls forward. It kind of looks like a vagina.
It isn't. He's not pulling his balls forward.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
Men can be women too. Thank you.
Is that his head at the bottom of it?
Someone
Is that his hair?
I don't know.
Like by his
Which
hand?
head?
Someone needs to.
No, that's a baby.
Can somebody put circles around like the parts, like label the anatomy? Because I don't know what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
Like there's kind of a. Is this a tail or is this his dick? I'm not sure. Like what am I looking at?
I'm so confused by this picture.
Matt, do you have a tail? Like I know you were born in like tar, so maybe I'm not sure.
Yeah. I don't know. He's some weird sort of inbred hillbilly.
Inbred.
Inbred.
That sounded great. I'm going to use that from now on.
Sorry,
It's like an invalid that's inbred.
Well, that's obviously what I was going for. I'm glad someone picked up on it.
I just like it when you type inbred cat onto Google because it gives you something completely different. And hours and hours and hours of entertainment from about 2 years ago.
Oh,
Fucking me!
How's it going, buddy? I got your songs. I like them both. They're really good.
Yeah, they're awesome. Thank you so much for those.
No problem. I'm glad you liked them.
Yeah.
Hello, dude.
All right.
I don't think we've spoken.
No, I don't think we have.
He's like a really funny gimmicked YouTuber. Like, it might get old, but his gimmick is that he's Scottish.
That's not the only thing I have going for me. God. Can't believe you would introduce me like that. Fuck.
No, you're going to use a couple of his, 2 of his songs in this next video that we just got through filming today.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I don't even know whose channel we're on or anything. What's happening?
We're on my game.
No, we were hoping you knew actually.
We're on 2 quiz in.
That's him.
That's the Pornhub name.
Yeah.
That's the other channel.
2 queers in, 1 queer out. No one survives.
Oh
What
wow.
the hell's happening?
I don't know.
I don't know. I stopped asking that ages ago.
Oh, speaking of which, I haven't actually got the chance to say hello to Lacey.
Oh,
Hello.
Hello.
Well, that was
Here we
fun.
go.
good. There you go. That's it.
Here we
Just
go.
said hello.
Stop speaking, both of you.
Brilliant.
Hey, you knew what stream you were joining.
Oh, the people are demanding. The comments demand Roy Avis.
What?
Yes.
You already saw
Yeah.
his
Yes.
crack at the
We saw the
beginning
crack,
of the stream.
True.
Well,
Disconnected them.
It's not enough.
I did
It's
press
never
ups. Well, what do you want from me? You fucking draining my life, you fucking leeches. But can't keep doing this. I've ever
Give
fucking
the people what they want.
I'd be like the Britney Spears, the
Like hard
YouTuber.
anal.
I've already shaved my head. It's already started. Piss
You're
off.
in the public eye, Roy.
Sure.
You're in the public eye. They want your brown eye.
The Jap's eye.
I was going to make that joke. God damn it.
Oh.
Sad
It was
face.
an
Too
obvious
late.
one.
I'm gonna go kill myself.
Snooze, you lose, motherfucker.
So, so creamy. Fucking
Yeah.
tell features like, yo, I'll knock out a couple songs for you in a video. So I was like, I jumped right on it. I'm like, yeah, let's do it. Why have I never received an answer from you? What?
Oh, here we go. I have to go now. See you all later.
You both do songs. Who started off with the songs? Who did the parody songs first?
Oh, here we go. I'm gonna have to
Parody
jump in.
songs first.
I'm gonna have to jump in here and
Oh,
explain
true.
this before he fucking lies.
Oh.
He was first, and I didn't know who he was, and I made a song, and we got introduced. But he says that I saw his channel and was like, this sounds like the right way to go. This is how you get views.
Wasn't it you who accused me of doing what you do because I did some accents in a video? I think that was you.
Who, me?
Yeah, someone. It might be someone else. Someone had a go at me, and you remind me of them at least.
All
To
right.
be fair, I did parody songs before both of you, so
Oh, yes, you did. Very
yeah,
good
you guys
one.
just saw my thing.
Days
Yeah.
Hipster.
We saw them and we felt.
Did you do it before Chris Reagan though?
I don't know who that is.
Did you do it before Weird Al Yankovic?
Chris Reagan.
Oh, Chris Reagan! I think it's like Chris Bacon.
It's way too big for you.
Like,
Some little YouTuber. Oh, never heard of him.
No, it wasn't before that. No.
Yeah.
And no
I
one
did the
did them
Bleach
before him.
2016
That's a
shirt
fact.
for him.
Yeah. You had something to do with his merch, right?
Chris Reagan follows me.
Yeah.
On YouTube.
Just around.
No, he subscribed to me.
Yeah.
It's
like, hey, Dave. I can't do a good one.
You talked to him. You talked to him. You didn't particularly like him too much.
You can't say that. No, he's a nice guy. He's just like he doesn't have time for people. He's too busy. I'll be diplomatic and PC.
It's good that Lacey's not a people.
I'm trying to send you down the white YouTubers route.
Yeah. Chris Reagan seemed like a nice guy. I got paid eventually. He just didn't have it.
There you go. That's an official statement from Day. I got paid eventually.
Sure. Good guy, just bad with the checks.
Yeah.
He seemed nice, but
we still got to send. We did like a video where we did a prize giveaway, and we still
like a year ago.
Yeah. I still get messages about that now.
Oh my god! Really?
You're terrible.
Yeah, I keep forgetting. I'm like, I need to send this guy. Like, I can't even remember what it is now. Some stupid shitty thing.
Is it the pillow?
Was it the action figger?
It might be the body pillow or the action figure.
Do you still have them all at your house?
No, it is. We have all of them still.
Yeah.
He's been using the body pillow.
Giveaways ever.
He can't let it go.
Yeah. Well, the excuses.
No, that's why merch is great. We don't have to do anything. Yeah. Other people do it for us.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's worth losing the money. Yeah.
You just need to come up with some because nobody wants to buy anything with Roy's face on.
That's not true.
He's only an 8 out of 30.
Opal does.
I would buy Roy.
How many Roy t-shirts have you sold?
I don't know. 7.
7?
And they're all opals.
No, that may be
it. Wait for every day of the week.
You want me beat by the wash?
Yeah.
One for every day.
Yeah. She said that though. That was weird because she got one and she's like, I'm going to order a bigger one because it's a little too tight. It looks good, but it's too tight, and I need one to sleep in. So I'm like, what the fuck?
That's weird.
I need you on my chest while I sleep.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I really want a Lacey body pillow though.
I don't need another one.
Oh yeah.
Lacey used you as a pillow.
I am a living body pillow.
Ooh.
Here we go.
So Tailed feature.
Hello,
everybody. Yeah, you did a couple of songs. Do some pretty good songs in the channel, but you also do very serious sort of response videos.
This is true.
Which kind of content? Which kind of content do you favor?
Well, the songs are a lot more fun to do.
But they're probably harder though, right? I imagine.
Yeah, well, recording, because I have like a potato to record with, so it makes it kind of difficult. I'm not very tech savvy.
I was waiting for the Kevin Logan joke, but no one made one. Carry on.
Yeah, so was I, but I'm very disappointed, guys. Very disappointed. But no, the response videos are far more therapeutic to do, just to rant at some people and all that kind of thing. But the songs are more enjoyable.
Yeah. Did you? Okay, I want to know this honestly. Why the fuck did you message me about the songs? Did you message like everyone, and I'm the only idiot that like took you up? And I'm like, yeah.
Oh no, I've been waiting for Mr. Celestial Parsnip over there to get back to me about the song. Another song that we've been working on. Well, he's been working on and wanted me to get involved with about 3 months ago or something, and he was like, "Yeah."
Oh come on, 3 weeks.
It's more than 3 weeks.
Look, I was sitting down. I'd started up my program to record that shit, and then I got an invite link from Roy. So You know,
everything is Roy's fault.
Yeah,
and you've been here for 3 months.
Patel feature, or do you want to hang out with Roy?
And then you just killed yourself.
Yeah, should have.
Yeah. Well, why don't you guys do a super collaborative song like fucking Tailed and Creamy and Day?
Yeah.
And
me and Tail talked about this before.
We did, yeah.
Something. Yeah.
You should do it. You should start working on it immediately. After we go off the air, you should write the whole thing.
Okay.
Should be released by this time tomorrow.
Do a diss track on Very Nearly Viral.
If you need.
We should. That's our new song.
You know what? I would love that. I would absolutely love that.
Let's do
roast
it,
Roy.
I've just got this image of Roy walking towards the cameras, like throwing signs and shapes and whatever the fuck they say.
And I'm not entirely satisfied with this idea. I don't think you should do it.
I like it.
He doesn't like people making fun of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a massive hypocrite.
No. Bullshit. Not in my mind. You don't know what I feel like. Not in my heart.
Get out of my head.
Yeah.
Not my supervisor.
I'm gonna go for a piss. I'll be right back, guys.
Are you not taking us with you?
Yeah, take us with you.
I don't know. Let me see. Maybe.
Came up with a diss line.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to 2 Beers In, where you get to watch Roy piss.
We should check
X-rated coverage.
People will pay for this.
And masturbate furiously to Roy's tiny little penis and glorious, luxuriant beard.
Which is full of penis.
It's just penises. Imagining like a Sargon beard, but just penises instead of braids.
It's thousands and thousands of tiny penises that are all really long.
Yeah. I was gonna say that Roy should be presenting right now, but technically he is.
Yeah.
It's a constant sound keeping me on screen.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, it keeps cutting out like it knows. Wait, that's piss.
Are you pissing onto a tray or something?
Still aluminum tray.
It's the cat litter.
Wait, what else do you piss on?
Gotta be careful not to shit
aroused.
There's 12 people still watching this.
Why?
Somehow.
Why are you still watching this?
Maybe we should.
You should have gone a long time ago. As soon as you started talking about anuses.
Yeah.
I'm shocked at the lack of dislikes. You just watched Roy pee, people, for fuck's sake.
That's what they're here for.
Smash that dislike button.
I already tried to get them to dislike.
Smiggity smash that dislike button.
No fat people.
They're just all a bunch. Well, maybe. Oh, that's true. I did say
they're all slim.
Dislike, so apparently they're all slim in shape.
Everybody's built.
No one dislikes that shit. They're all like, all our subscribers are just like fucking abused housewives at this point.
No,
like they'll fucking keep coming back for more. I can tell them.
Everyone's still watching. He's taking you for granted. Dislike this video. Show him your power as a content.
Or your anus.
Don't it hurts me too.
Yeah, that's the Lacey effect.
Look,
get away with it.
The main reason for disliking this stream is Roy didn't wash his fucking hands.
No, I never do. If I've got my laptop, I'm not doing it.
You've got a computer.
To be honest, I don't know why people care. It's not like he's going to make you a sandwich. You don't have to worry. It's his hands.
But if you get a sandwich in the post in the next few days, I wouldn't eat it. I mean, I wouldn't eat it anyway because
just don't go to his house for food. There's nothing in the fridge anyway. It's all empty.
So
just take away.
Cigars and shit. Yeah.
It's not like he used his hands anyway. He didn't use his hands to pee anyway because he doesn't have any hands on.
I've been saving that burger all this time.
Yeah. I thought
Oh yeah.
Yes, but
You only ate like 2 bites.
Like an hour ago. It's been sat there for like an hour.
Is this a state of you people? So you get your lols, I go for a pee, and you want to eat me? Eat me? Eat me?
Eat me? That's a certain part of Pornhub, I think.
Sure.
That I will never visit.
They got secret sauce on
He
my leg.
visits all the time. That's what I will never visit means.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I bet the cheese is congealing.
It's from the piss juice.
It stays fresh for months.
Yeah. It's got so much shit in it.
Yeah.
It'll survive along in the free world.
There we go. That's good. That's good.
Probably.
Yeah. So I don't. I might bring. How long have we been going for?
Like 2 hours.
Yeah, 2 hours is about right.
What's that? 2 hours. Okay.
Something like that.
Yeah. Okay. So this has been an up and down stream. It went better than the last one, though. I think.
I don't think we need to relaunch again. I think we can do episode 2 now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh no, uncharted territory.
Okay.
I can't remember the last
No,
one.
it's fine. It just means we get to see how long it takes for us to all fuck it up somehow.
Well,
Yeah,
that was just
now we
relaunch
have to
again.
start over again.
Yeah.
We could have a sign.
Fucking up in 3, 2.
We haven't fucked up a stream since, and then we keep changing the number every time we fuck it up.
Yeah.
How many nanos?
Okay, guys.
Fuck it up every time you invite me.
I think I'm gonna.
That's just how it is.
I'm gonna take us out with some press ups, probably.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Are you ready now?
Gonna end
You got
on
your
press
breath?
up.
Can somebody sing
Present
Olivia,
yourself first.
someone's
Present
hold on.
yourself.
Someone sing Olivia Newton-John's physical while he works out.
Oh,
There we go, go.
I wanna get physical.
okay, guys.
I feel your penis in my mouth.
Jesus.
This is awful.
Put your balls
Right,
on my
end the
chin.
stream with your forehead.
Oh shit! Oh, I forgot. I need to press the button.
Physical.
End the stream with your nose, your just your face
Yes,
in general.
smash your face into the keyboard.
Smash
Smash
harder,
do it.
harder.
Right smash.
This is what it would look like, by the way, if I was
Use your
giving you a
tongue.
blowjob.
Oh yeah.
Use your tongue on your pissy
Oh
keyboard.
my
I
god.
can't wait a second.
This is
This is
terrifying.
the view.
I can't do it. Where's? Okay, I got a cheap. Okay,
Okay, I know where we
You're
go.
watching a Serbian film.
I'm gonna come down and hit the plug with my nose.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Sorry, guys. Sorry about the
I
delay.
hope you fucked this up because
Is this the big finish?
No, it-
Here we go,
Yeah.
everybody. Drum roll.
Bye.